Thank you, mango tree. Let's go home. Got a hard climb to get home. About 1,100 feet with all this weight. But that's why we're vegan, man. Serious mission today, guys. I'm out of fruit. Got the trailer on. The goal is to come back home with a backpack full of fruit and a big old trailer full of fruit. Hopefully the market's still open. Either way, we're gonna forage and we're gonna buy fruit here in Hawaii. Are you guys leaving?
Yes. What you need?
A lot of fruit.
What kind of fruit? Orange?
Papayas,
Papaya.
avocados, bananas.
The avocado and banana.
I'll spend like 40 bucks.
I get the orange though, Tangelo.
Okay, let's see what you got.
This one I give you all for $10, the whole box.
Whole box?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
How many you like?
I'll take 8. Loaded. No bananas, no ripe avocados. Would love some. Gonna check out a couple trees in the area, try to forage some stuff. I'm gonna forage some of these mangoes. Yeah, there's fruit trees everywhere, man. You just gotta look for them. But it's like everyone has like a fruit tree in their yard. There's no doubt about that. I feel like every yard in Hawaii just naturally sprouts a fruit tree. And but like, you know, there's always fruit trees alongside the road. Like there's nothing going on here. And now I found this nice big mango tree. I've seen it before, but well, I'll forage some and see if they ripen up. It's a little late in the mango season. These are gonna ripen. I didn't go completely crazy with foraging as many mangoes as I possibly could because I'm not 100% sure if these will ripen, but we'll have to see. This one I found off the ground. It smells incredible. It's ripe. Low sweetness. I think the soil needs more minerals or something. It's perfectly ripe, but I've encountered mangoes like this where they're just not crazy sweet. Still very nice texture, juicy. There's a lot of mango trees around here. Mango, 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 mango. Thank you, mango tree. Let's go home. Got a hard climb to get home. About 1,100 feet with all this weight. But that's why we're vegan, man. That's why we're fit. That's why we're healthy. So we can go out, get our food, take on life's daily challenges. Check this out. I want that. I want that, my friend. Epic jackfruit, but I gotta buy it from them. I can't pick their big ass jackfruit. for you experienced cyclists out there, I swapped my 40 cassette for a 32. So that's a huge benefit of rocking a big cassette, is that, especially when we have a lot of weight on, it's a little bit easier to spin up the hills if you got a bigger gear with a heavier load. That's why it always varies on who needs a 40 cassette or who needs comp or who needs mountain bike cranks in the front. It has a lot to do with weight. If you're light, if you're skinny, you can get away with a smaller cassette, you know. So, and I'm gaining more experience, so now I can push up hills like this, like 15% gradient, and I'm pushing up with a 32 and about like 20 to 30 pounds in the trailer. Yep, just a friendly commute to the farmer's market and some fruit foraging. 10 miles and 1,100 feet of climbing. Love this place. Good for climbing, good for fitness. That's why I moved here. So this is the exact fruit haul I carried home. We've got an abundance amount of papayas. I can't even guess how many pounds or how many papayas that is, but it's a lot of papaya. A lot of tangelos. 4 bags of longans down there, 1 pineapple, 3 avocados, and then, you know, about 10 pounds of mangoes, and hopefully these will ripen. But yeah, solid fruit haul. Been literally crushing longans for like the past 15 minutes. I'm about to finish all 4 bags. They're so good. Alright guys, this is a special fruit close to my heart. White sapote. This fruit's so good, dude. It's got such an interesting taste. It tastes like a mainland fruit. It tastes like a type of pear, but at the same time it tastes like a custard apple and an avocado. So it's like 3 flavors there. Pear, avocado, and a custard apple. And it tastes incredible. It's time to do some core work. Today's kind of weird because today's not usually a rest day. Today, usually I do a good amount of training. Usually I put some running in, but that damn sea urchin bite or the sea urchin sting is still affecting my foot. I couldn't climb a coconut tree earlier because of it, and running wouldn't be the best right now. But cycling's always an option. It's getting dark, but I think I'm just gonna bang out this core workout and think of a new brand name and just try to brainstorm for a few hours, and hopefully I can come up with something, because that's probably the most important thing that I need to do right now. That was good to get off my chest. I'm glad you guys are here with me. Crunch. These are called scissor kicks. You hover your legs, 45-degree angle, kick side to side, kicking in a scissor formation. And yeah, I mean your abs are tight the whole time, and your legs are pretty much what your core is trying to hold up. This is called the Russian twist. It's one of the cooler core workouts. It's kind of fun, it makes you look cool. It's not an embarrassing workout, so it's a good one. You're kind of just twisting, and your abs are tight the whole time. Especially leaning back. If you're leaning back at a 45-degree angle like this, then something's got to support it. It's usually your core and obliques, your lower back. If you want it to be tougher, hover the legs. Makes it harder. See, sea urchin bite? This one's gonna be tough. I always find that one the hardest because that's a lot of arms right there. I've got arms. This one kills the abs. The bicycle, a really tight squeeze. Elbow to knee every time. Brutal. survived. That one always is tough on the arms. Full focus. Twisting plank, solid one. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you how to open up some coconuts. Alright guys, let's talk coconuts. Before I show you how to open this up, I'm gonna give you the breakdown of my thoughts on the coconuts here in Hawaii and how they differ from Southeast Asia. Here's the deal. I've been to Chiang Mai in Thailand, and the coconuts are very consistent. They're consistently sweet. So every coconut I buy, sweet, sweet. Here in Hawaii, the difference is that coconuts can be hit or miss. So coconuts here in Hawaii are real local to me. I feel like there's not a lot of commercial coconut farms. If you get a coconut from a grocery store or a farmer's market, it's like literally people are selling coconuts from their backyard. So that's one thing about the coconuts here in Hawaii. So they could be hit or miss. I've tasted coconuts that are incredibly sweet, like the best coconuts I've ever tasted. And some coconuts I've tasted are a little bit oily and definitely taste bland. So sometimes people could just turn their heads from Hawaiian coconuts because they're like, tried one and it was like totally bland. But for me, I've always loved coconuts. Even the first coconuts I've had weren't good, and I'm like, oh, like the Hawaiian coconuts suck. But in all honesty, it's amazing that there's a fruit, a nut on this planet that when you open it up, it's difficult to open up, let alone it's difficult to open up. But when you open it up, there's this water, this magical water that nature produced for humans, or produced for any mammals or animals to eat. And overall, like, I love the coconuts here. Like, my rating of the coconuts, it's a hit or miss, but I love them. I love them. Let's show you how to open them up. So, if you're on the mainland and you find young Thai coconuts at Whole Foods or an Asian grocery store, it's a hell of a lot easier to open, right? But when you're in Hawaii, you got all this husk to get through, which normally you don't have when you buy one on the mainland that's imported from Thailand. So here's the deal. The first steps for all you mainlanders doesn't apply to you. The first step of opening up a Hawaiian coconut is you got to get through the husk. Well, of course, we'll start with the tool. The tool you'd want is a sharp machete, a very sharp machete. And when you're gonna start hacking at the coconut to get through the husk, you want to tip it at a 45-degree angle, and you want to start hacking at it pretty damn hard. Like, you really want to hit it. You got your hand all the way to the side. You're not holding the coconut like this. No way. You're like holding it by that little stem, that little branch that holds onto the coconut. So 45-degree angle, and we're gonna start hacking away. And in a certain technique we're hacking. We're not just hacking, but let me show you. And usually you want to pry back. As you're cutting it, you want to pry it back. You see, that wasn't a perfect hit. Pros, people who can open coconuts really well, like my friend Jaime, he'll open a coconut in like 5 hits. So he'll hit every side of the husk in one go and knock off the husk and then crack into it. That's impressive. I'm not there yet, but I need to hack it at it a few different times. So I'm just gonna start hacking. And once I, shave off one side, then I spin the coconut, and then I hack the other side of the husk. And this is a lot of fun, I gotta say. So now we're getting pretty close to the wood, and past the wood is gonna be the water. So now we're getting pretty close to the wood, so now this starts to apply for all the mainlanders out there with the young Thai coconuts. This is where it's your time to start hacking. So if I had a mainland Thai coconut, this is what I would do. I would start hitting it in a square. I would start hacking at the coconut in a square. So 4 hits. And every time I hit it, I take my hand off. And I twist. And I keep hitting the coconut in a square formation. Yeah, and it's, something like that. So here's our open coconut. not completely in a square formation, but it's a lot easier when you have a young Thai coconut because the husk's off. But the Hawaiian coconuts with the husk, you kind of just, as soon as you start getting down the wood, you can almost just start side chopping it. And that's what I was pretty much doing on that 45-degree angle. I would just keep doing it that way, and then you'll just get through the wood that way. But I just wanted to show for the mainlanders. But hey, you can drink the coconut like this. But if you want to save coconut water and not lose it, you can pour it through a strainer and save it. And to get inside this bad boy, the easiest way is to hack it in half, and basically it's just full force, straight through the middle. If it doesn't go the first time, then you turn it around and you hit it again with all your might. And make sure your hand is not on the coconut when you go full force. Bam. Let's go. Let's do it. Haha, this is gonna be so fun. Alright, so first go, not completely through, spinning it around. Another full force shot, straight through the middle. Boom. And we're inside. And that's Coconuts 101. This dinner's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna contemplate real hard for the next hour or two about a new brand name. So I really hope that by the time I take my hand off of this camera and I'm back in the vlog, back in the scene, I have a new brand name. So let's hope for that. Come on, 1 to 2 hours of power right here brainstorming a new brand name. Let's do it. Three hours later, super tired, just like falling asleep. Still haven't figured out a brand name. We'll try again tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching the vlog. Leave your comments down below on what you think should be my brand name. I really like Love the Climb, but that's taken. And leave any questions or suggestions of what you want to see in the vlogs. Thank you guys. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Peace.